My parents stole my future. They used my disability benefits to fund their luxury lifestyle, leaving me with nothing. Hi, I'm Alex. I was diagnosed with a severe autoimmune condition when I was just 16. It wasn't a death sentence, but it meant chronic pain, unpredictable flare-ups, and a life where holding down a traditional job was a constant battle. My parents, Sarah and Mark, became my primary caregivers, managing my appointments, my medications, and eventually my disability benefits. The monthly checks started coming in when I turned 18, a lifeline meant to cover my medical expenses, adapted living costs, and basic needs. I trusted them implicitly. They were my world, my protectors. I believed every word when they said they were handling everything, ensuring my future was secure. For the first few years, I didn't question it. My life revolved around managing my health. But slowly, subtly, things began to shift. My parents, who had always struggled financially, seemed to be living a new life. A brand new car appeared in the driveway, a sleek, expensive SUV. They started taking lavish vacations, not just weekend trips, but 2-week cruises to the Caribbean and luxury resorts in Europe. Meanwhile, my own needs felt like an afterthought. My specialized diet was often overlooked. My old, uncomfortable wheelchair wasn't replaced. And when I asked for a new therapy session, they'd sigh and say, "Money's tight, sweetie." The disparity grew glaring. I'd see them posting photos of gourmet meals on social media.
Hey, quick reminder to check and support our merch after you finish the story. Link in my comment section, and thank you.
While I ate the same bland dinner. They wore designer clothes, while my wardrobe consisted of hand-me-downs. When I timidly asked about my benefits, my mom would snap, "It's all going to your medical care. Alex, do you know how expensive this is?" My dad would chime in, "We're making sacrifices for you too, son. This lifestyle isn't cheap." Their defensiveness was a red flag, a knot tightening in my stomach. I started checking the mail, hoping to intercept a bank statement, but they always got to it first. One afternoon, I found a discarded credit card statement in the recycling bin. It wasn't mine, but it had my parents' names. Page after page listed exorbitant charges. 5-star hotel stays, high-end restaurant bills, designer boutiques, and even a down payment on a new boat. My hands trembled as I saw a line item, annual cruise line deposit. This wasn't just about my medical care. This was their lifestyle funded by my lifeline. I felt a cold dread spread through me. They weren't just mismanaging my money. They were actively using it to live a life I could only dream of. While I struggled, I tried to access my benefit statements online, but they changed the passwords. They became more controlling, questioning my phone calls, even suggesting I limit contact with friends who didn't understand our family's unique situation. Felt like a cage. Desperate, I reached out to my Aunt Carol, my mom's sister, who had always been a quiet supporter. I cautiously explained my suspicions, showing her the credit card statement. Her face paled. "Alex, this is serious," she said, her voice barely a whisper. She helped me contact the benefits office, explaining my situation without directly accusing my parents. The benefits office was incredibly helpful. They guided me through the process of getting new account access and retrieving past statements. What I found shattered my world. My benefits, meant for my care, had been systematically siphoned off. Only a fraction went to my medical needs. The vast majority was transferred directly into their personal accounts, used for their vacations, their cars, their lavish lifestyle. The total amount was staggering. I confronted them, holding the statements. My mom burst into tears, not of remorse, but of self-pity. "We needed it, Alex. We worked so hard. You don't understand the pressure." My dad tried to justify it. "It was for the family. We were investing in our happiness, which benefits everyone." Their words were a cruel twist of the knife. The betrayal was absolute. I immediately initiated the process to become my own payee for my benefits. With Aunt Carol's help, I found an accessible apartment and began the slow, painful process of moving out. My parents were furious, accusing me of abandoning them, of being ungrateful. The emotional devastation was immense, but I knew I had to protect myself. It's been a year since I took control of my life. Living independently has been challenging, but incredibly empowering. I've learned to manage my finances, prioritize my health, and build a support system that truly cares. My relationship with my parents is strained, almost non-existent. They still don't understand the gravity of what they did, still believe they were entitled. Some wounds don't heal completely, but I'm building a future on truth and self-reliance. I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving.